Alright, chat, we are live. Okay. How is everyone doing today, chat? Kyle, Rich, welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Yeah, you are first, yeah. Leon, welcome to the stream. Okay. Alright, chat. We are live with some OG Fortnite. Let's go. OG Fortnite. It's Chapter 1, Season 2. Alright. I am doing good, what about you? I am good, thanks. Alright, chat. Well, how are we feeling, chat? 24 hours into the first day... 24 hours in, Season 2 is here. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling about OG right now? Season 2's out. Been out for about a day now. How are we feeling about Season 2 of OG? What are we saying, chat? What do you think, chat? Good? Is Season 2 OG good at the moment, or are we thinking, wish we were getting the later seasons? Because the thing is with me, and I'm also going to post this as a clip because I want Epic to see this. I'm going to at Epic and all this stuff on Twitter about this because I really do want Epic to see this, right? Bro, I don't know that's because of the hair. I don't know why those people think this is like hair. It's not actual hair. It's like it's on the helmet. It's part of like the helmet. It's not hair. But anyway, I think problem with OG, right? I saw Stormtrooper like comment saying, "Bro, it's not dying. It's only been out for like 24 hours." I want to just clarify, right? It's nothing to do with Season 2 itself. Is why it's dying. The problem with OG, and I think this is a really big problem. Ninja kind of pointed this out. I feel like there's no seasons. OG seasons, you know, it's very stale. There's not much going on. There's no mobility. It's so slow to get around the map and all that stuff. They should have put, and like you know, he said they should have just launched OG with Season 2 instead of Season 1. It would have been better. I think that's a good. That was a good take. Corny Bricker turned him up in the stream. I think what Fortnite OG should do, and this is the problem. Like, if you go to the Battle Pass thing right here, right, go to this. Ends on March 25th, 2025. So that's over. This season's gonna be over 2 months long, right? Well, it's called OG for a reason. Yeah, Stormtrooper, you're not understanding this, but you need to let me get into it first, because you're not. I don't think loads of people are not understanding why I actually think it's dying. I need to do like it is dying. Trust me, it will. I mean, if a rate is going right now, it's going to be Rocket Racing 2.0 at this rate, right? The problem with OG 2, right, is each one of the seasons is 2 months long. Okay, each one of the seasons is 2 months long. Now, when you're dragging out long, especially the earlier seasons that didn't offer that much, were quite short, didn't have much to offer. So, the first 2 seasons, the first like 3-ish seasons of Chapter 1 were quite slow. Like, the problem with OG right now is they got the earlier seasons, right, and all the seasons are gonna be 2 months long, which means all the earlier seasons will be 2 months long, and the earlier seasons didn't really do much for the game. There wasn't much going on, so like, audio's cutting out, lagging. It should be good. No, it's saying excellent connection. It's probably just like a small little issue. It's probably nothing really much. Anyway, so Season 1, 2, and 3, right, the major problems I have with OG being, and those seasons being really long. Season 1 was terrible, right, and everyone knows Season 1 was terrible, right? A basic season with a basic map, not much variety in the loot pool, no mobility, nothing really, and it was 2 months long of just stale, boring, nothing. It is cutting out mortal. It shouldn't be. It should be fine. There shouldn't be anything going on. It should be completely fine. Should be completely fine. There shouldn't be anything wrong. Fuck's sake. Why is it cutting out? It shouldn't be cutting out. Bear with me a second, chat. It shouldn't be cutting out. There should be absolutely 0 issues right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, this has to just happen during my rant, doesn't it? I'm trying to talk about something. Little Cowboy, welcome to the stream. I will just have to power through. It should be fine. There shouldn't be anything wrong. It's saying that your connection to the stream is fine. It's not saying anything's wrong, so I don't know why. It should be fine. It'll probably smooth it out. Just give it a bit. Alright. And we lost the viewers. Great. Alright. Yeah, so the problem is season 1 was obviously really, really long, stale Fortnite, not much was really going on, right? And they dragged it out for 2 months, and there was nothing really happened in season 1. The problem with doing that with these seasons is these are seasons of OG Fortnite, copy and paste seasons that we've already experienced before. So if you drag out seasons that have already happened before, especially ones that didn't have much to offer for 2 months straight, it's going to kill the mode. People are going to lose their interest. We noticed that with the OG drop off. Like OG, right? I know it's got a lot of players now. It's just because a new season's come out, right? But with season 1, it had like 500k to 1 million, I think, playing when OG first launched. And it dropped off to like 100,000 or 200,000 like after a bit, and it dropped off quite a lot because can't really hear what you're saying since it's cutting out really frequently. It shouldn't. It should be fine. There's nothing. The stream's not saying it should be cutting out. I think it's just something on a few people's screens, because if it was like an actual issue, it would be saying on the stream here there'd be a connection. It always notifies me on this analytics thing here. So I think try refreshing the stream, chat, because it's not telling me there's anything wrong. I'll try refreshing the stream. Some people if you're getting issues, because it's literally saying it's saying excellent connection. It's not giving me any issues with the stream, and it would say there were issues. It would say so. I would just refresh your stream or refresh your YouTube app or something, because it doesn't say anything's wrong with it. So basically, oh fuck's sake, I'm almost saying, yeah. I think all the seasons, in my opinion, all the seasons within OG Fortnite should be, I think in my opinion, each season should be 1 month long, because you're dragging out seasons that were like copy paste. You're dragging out seasons that are copy and paste seasons of older version of Fortnite, and people are used to a newer version of the game with higher updates and higher more consistent content and updates. You know, having these early slow seasons with not much to offer be so long, it's basically like Chapter Season 1. People are just going to get really bored of it because not much is happening, and it's dragged out, and people are just not going to enjoy that. Right? People didn't like Chapter Season 1 because it was so long, such a long season, and not much happened throughout it. This is the same thing with OG. Not much happened. The seasons were long, and not much is happening throughout them. Especially, more particularly these earlier seasons. I don't mind the later seasons. That's why I think we should get to the later seasons quickly. I think they should make all these early seasons quite short, so we can get to the later seasons, and then make the later seasons in Chapter 1 longer. Instead, I don't mind the later seasons in Chapter 1. I think the earlier seasons should all be 1 month long, and then make the later seasons like a month and a half. That's what I think they should do. Don't make every season 2 months long. We will be getting a bit more content this season. Yeah, a bit more content this season, but like not much. We get like, I mean, we'll get a few items, yeah, but like each week we'll add like 1 item or something like that. But that's not that much content in each. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just item updates and content updates. Season 3 is going to be worse than Season 2. Season 2 is not going to be as bad, but you got to understand, like, each one of those updates that we added this season will be singular updates, one item, and an update each week, like an update throughout the weeks of OG. Occasionally, once every few weeks, adding just one item. It's not going to be that funny because it's just one item. We're used to getting updates where there's items, map changes, and stuff loads within just one update, and we got that a lot in the later seasons of Chapter 1, especially like Season 9, Season 8, 9, and 10. Those updates would add. And each update you get like a couple of items and loads of map changes. We don't get that in the earlier seasons of Chapter 1, which is why I think the earlier seasons need to be shorter so we can get to the later seasons quicker, because those seasons had a lot more to offer and were a lot more entertaining. I feel like OG will pop up a lot more when we're in the later seasons, because, you know, Season 1 was terrible. 2 month long season of literally nothing basically happening, apart from a few unvaults. Nothing really happened, okay? Season 2 is not going to have any map changes throughout the season. It had a lot to begin with, it'd be cool, but after like a month, we'll be relying on just a few items to get unvaulted occasionally, and it'll get a bit stale. Not as bad as Season 1, it'll be probably the best out of Season 1, 2, and 3, it won't be too bad. Season 3 will be awful, only one map change beginning of the season, a few items added throughout, but it's not going to be that good. In my opinion, it doesn't get good until Season 4. Season 5. We need to get to, in my opinion, I think we need to get to Season 4 quickly. I think they need to get through the first 3 seasons quickly, and get to Season 4, and then they can drag the seasons out a little bit and make them 2 months if they need to. I think season 1, 2, and 3 need to be a month long. Maybe even shorter than that. I don't know. Not Season 2, but like Season 3 maybe. No, you know what? 1 month is good. I think I hope Epic please just make Season like 2 and 3 just 1 month. Shorten Season 2, make Season 2 end on like the end of February or the beginning of March, and then make Season 3 end on like April, beginning of April, something like that, so we can get to Season 4 by April. That's what we need to get. We need to get out of season 1. We need to get through season 1, 2, and 3. And we need to be in season 4 by like April, I think. I think making every single season 2 months is just not a good idea. It's just dragging out the seasons of OG and making them boring. People are just not going to care about OG by the time we get to season 10, which is the season, the last, or season 8, 9, 10, the seasons people want to get to. Once we get to those seasons, no one's going to care about OG anymore because they just dragged it out so much. It'll just become Rocket Racing. No one's going to care. I've noticed like the player count, like I thought OG player numbers would skyrocket to like almost 1 million. Well, like they did when OG mode dropped. Season 1 when OG mode dropped, it's like 1 million, 500k, and I thought it was 1 million at one point. OG when the mode dropped. Now this when it came up, season 2 dropped. Didn't even go over 500k. People just didn't care. And there was no hype for OG season 2. And Ninja even said this in his clip. Like, I agree with it. There wasn't really much hype for OG 2 because they were just marketing all around Tilted returning. And Tilted's literally in reload. Like there was no hype for OG season 2. I mean, I was excited for it because I was more excited. I wanted to play it. More than I didn't like season 1 much, but if I'm being honest with you, I wasn't that hyped for it. There's not much hype for it, because they marketed it so much around Tilted Towers, going, oh my god, Tilted Towers returning, get excited, set your, clear your schedules for Tilted Towers and land Tilted and all that stuff. Tilted's literally in reload. Tilted's in reload. No one cares about Tilted returning. You've milked the shit out of Tilted Towers now. The Tilted Towers has returned like every chapter Tilted Towers has returned. They can't pull out the Tilted Towers returning cards anymore. They've abused that card too much now. They've used it too many times. No one cares about Tilted anymore. They've brought it back like 50 times. Like they've given us too much. They've burnt out Tilted now. They can't keep dropping Tilted all the time and expecting us to get hyped for it because they've brought it. It's literally in reload. If they wanted us to get hyped for Tilted, they should have got rid of Tilted from reload. Is what they should have done. Tilted probably would have had hype around it if they got rid of it from reload or something. But the fact it was in reload at the same time, it's just made it wasn't that exciting. You know, Shift is essentially Summit Shafts in Oasis. Tilted Towers has been so many times. Sonic Shores is also in reload but smaller in both maps. Yeah, most of the POIs are in like reload in some form. Because reload is basically like a smaller version of bits from chapter 1. Just smaller. Like, it wasn't that exciting, you know? I think, that's one of the things I have. I think reload and OG being mode at the same time. I feel like reload is good. I mean, reload definitely is, you know, kind of carried Fortnite a lot. I've seen a lot of YouTubers, man, just mainly play, most content creators I see streaming are mainly just streaming reload. Like, even when the OG update came out, Ninja played like 3 games of OG and then went straight to reload. Because reload OG is just so slow. There's no mobility and all that stuff. That's why I think we need to get to the later seasons. Because the later seasons, like especially like season 5, you had like the grappler and the shockwave grenade and stuff like that. That's why we need to get to the later seasons because they had so much more to offer in terms of mobility, bigger variety of items. Like, I guarantee right now, when we get to season 4 onwards, OG will be a lot more fun. Season 4 onwards. Season 4 onwards is where OG is actually going to start getting fun. I think. I think we need to just get rid of these. We need to get through these first 3 seasons, man. We've got to get through these first 3 seasons, and Epic Games need to reapproach how they're structuring OG. OG can't stay how they've planned it. It's not going to be fun, and you can call me dramatic as much as you want, but OG will die out. It loses players a lot if they keep dragging out especially these earlier seasons, and they just drag them out. It's just going to be so boring. Mash Open Stream. Season X as a season I don't mind being like 2 months or like a month and a half, I don't know. Because Season X was amazing. There's like a new POI added pretty much every week. Season X is going to be amazing, bro. That's like, in my opinion, chat, Season 8, 9 and 10 are the seasons I'm most excited for. But if every season is like 2 months, we're not going to see those seasons until like next year. Probably, because the season's like 2 months long. I think by the time we get to December, we'll be in like Season 7 or something like that. That's going to be awful. We need to get out of these seasons. We need to get out of Season 1, 2 and 3. Quickly. Those seasons are just, Season 1, 2 and 3 are just boring. There's not much to offer in the first 3 seasons. You know, I think if we get out of Season 1, 2 and 3, we'll be fine. But we need to get out of the first 3 seasons of Fortnite, of OG first. Like, what they need to do right now is where it says here, Season 2 goes to March 25th. We need to get rid of that and make it, like, March 1st. Or the 1st, or, you know, or February 28th, like the next, you know, and they need to do that. OG, I don't know, what did you expect? No, I knew the OG first 2 seasons are bad. I know, actually, I'm not really sure what you mean there, but like, if you're saying like I should have expected this, I shouldn't have expected this. Like, how is anyone going to expect the first 3 like all the seasons to be 2 months long? I don't think anyone was expecting all the seasons to be 2 months long. that all seasons should have been like what I thought, because I was under the impression actually that, you know, November. I see more of what you mean more now. More, fair enough. Like, I was under the impression, because I don't know where I can't remember where I was told this now, but we were gonna be in season X. I mean, it was Cabin Russia video. We were gonna be in season X by November. So I was like, if I was under that impression, right, then that means that season 1 must all the seasons cannot be 2 months long. It's not possible. You can't have all seasons to be 2 months long if we're gonna be in season X by November. That's not possible. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just the first season 2 months just to get us into OG, and then every other season would just be 1 month long. That was what I was under the impression of, because we were gonna be in by November. We were meant to be in season 10, and that's not. I don't think that's even possible, is it? If every season is 2 months long, how can we be in season 10? That's not even November, but by the end of November, by the way, we're meant to be finished. Season 10 was meant to end by the end of November. That can't be possible if every season is 2 months long. Hey, the wrong stream more. Why do you have Nitro's nickname as Alex? I can't remember now. It's some joke that I remember I've forgotten now. Yeah, every season of OG cannot be 2 months long. It's gonna drag it out so much, and I think, I mean, in terms of content, season 1, the first few seasons of OG didn't have much to offer. They had, yes, I know they had a few item updates, but you gotta understand, like, the Fortnite player base is used to the newer version of Fortnite, where updates back in the OG days, updates where it just add like one item, that was enough to excite people. We're like more in terms of like, I guess we're more spoiled now in terms of updates, where like we're used to updates adding a couple items and a couple map changes and quite a lot. You know, we're not used to just updates of just adding one item and something like that. It's not enough to excite people anymore. Updates like that, which means the first few seasons of Fortnite, they just added all the updates were just adding one item or something each update. That's not enough to excite people. So that's not much to offer, which is why the first later seasons in the Chapter 1 actually did those types of updates where they would add map changes and items. But the first few seasons of OG, they only added map changes at the start of seasons and didn't add anything throughout. And that's why I think they need to get out of the first few seasons of OG, because they didn't really have much to offer. That's why I think they should drag out these first few seasons and make them really long. 2 months long is just way too long. People, I guarantee right now, in 2 months' time, the player count will be like probably 100k, maybe even less than 100k by the time we get to the end of season 2 of OG, because people are just not going to care anymore. People are just starting to care less and less about OG Fortnite now. So yeah, I really do hope they do something about OG. You know, they need to change their approach to it. They need to like make it shorter. The seasons need to be shorter. I would personally say every season should be like a month long seasons. I personally think every season should be like a month long. I like OG Fortnite, but it can just be made in UEFN. Yeah, I think though every season in Fortnite OG, every season should be 1 month or a month and a half. Probably not a moment, Leon. Maybe in a bit. What I think, so this is what I think Fortnite should do, right? Make the first, like, I would say, make season 1, 2, and obviously you can't forget season 1 now. Make season 2 and 3, 1 month long. Okay, and then when season 4 comes out, make them a month and a half, because I still think 2 months is quite a long time. I think season 4 onwards, the seasons should be a month and a half. That's what I think everybody should do. Make the seasons, you know, 2 months long. Not 2 months long. Make the seasons 1 month just for this season and next season, and then season 4 onwards make a month and a half. Also, we have the battle pass as people want to finish. Yeah, but the thing is, Stormtrooper, we had OG season, right? The OG season in Chapter 4, and that was a short battle pass, and that was a bigger battle pass than the one we have now, because it had like 4 skins you had to get, and people were fine with that. People were fine with the 1 month season, and the battle pass it was fine when we had, you know, we had season OG in Chapter 4, and that battle pass was even bigger than the OG passes we have now, because that had 4 skins you had to get and everything like that, and superstars as well. All that stuff you had to get in season OG, and that was a bigger battle pass. It was only 1 month, and that worked fine. You know, and also I'm only saying it for the first, like, just for season 2 and 3. After season 2 and 3, I think they should make them a month and a half. Okay, that's ridiculous, man. I should have one pumped them. We're actually gonna run that back. And we're gonna actually check how much damage I did, because that should have one-shotted them, dude. If that was a headshot, I just want to watch that back. If that was a headshot, that should have one-shot them. 92? Was that a headshot? I literally cannot tell. I'm gonna have to speed that down because if that was a headshot, that should have one-pumped them. Playback speed. If that was a headshot, that should have one-pumped them. I'm gonna speed that down to the lowest speed possible because if that generally was a one-pump, so that was a headshot, that should have one-hit. That should have one-shot them. I think that was a headshot, bro. That was 9. Yeah, that was a fucking headshot. We hit the side of the head. That was a headshot, dude. 92 headshot. Yeah, that's the next thing Fortnite needs to do is fix their fucking shotguns, dude. Make their shotguns actually do the damage they're meant to. That did 92 headshot damage. Like, what the fuck? The pumps are so inconsistent. They're awful. Like, 92 headshot? Like, come on, dude. It should move on to Chapter 2 after Season X, yeah. Why 2 months? Because at the end of Season X, aren't we going to start Season 1 again? We don't know. That's what we don't know. There's multiple theories out there. We don't know what's going to happen on Season X. Will we reset the seasons again? Or will we move on to Chapter 2? Some people even say we might do what-if seasons on the map, but we're not going to do that. Because the whole point of the OG mode is it's a past version of Fortnite, right, for people to play. They're not going to focus on making new content, original content for their OG mode, when they've already got a current version of Fortnite. They're not going to focus on making this new experiences for this in the OG map, or making what-if seasons on the OG map, because this mode's not focused. This mode's, the whole focus of this mode is it's focused on being a past version of the game if you don't like the new one. So they're not going to put effort into making new stuff for this, when they already have a new version of Fortnite out, called Chapter 6. So, it just doesn't, people saying what-if seasons are going to happen, it doesn't make sense for them to do that. They're not going to do what-if seasons on this map. I could be wrong, but I just don't think that. It doesn't make sense. I think Fortnite needs to, yeah, like 1 month seasons for Season 2 and 3, and then for Season 4 onwards be like a month and a half. They shouldn't be any longer than that because the seasons are just going to drag out too much, man. OG's not going to be successful if they drag out the seasons like they do now. Which I hate to say. I love OG Fortnite, but like, I have to admit, like if they approach it how they are at the moment, it's just gonna like OG's just gonna keep declining, man. I also think in general people just don't care about OG anymore. I feel like we've kind of like the whole point of how people just love. I think the whole era of people wanting OG Fortnite back all the time and loving OG. They've exposed us too much to OG recently in the form of like Reload, Season OG, and then this. I think honestly after Season X, it's just time to move on. I think honestly just get rid of the OG mode in my opinion after Season X. I think after Season X they just need to get rid of the OG mode. That's my opinion. I think after Season X, just get rid of OG, bro. Get rid of the OG mode, I think. I don't think they should keep it after Season X. I think we just need to move on. As a Fortnite community, I feel like most of us don't care about OG much anymore. They've given us OG so many times now. I think we just need to move on from OG Fortnite. I think if you want to play OG Fortnite, just let the UEFN developers make it. If people ever want to play OG Fortnite, I don't think we need it as a mode, permanent mode after Season X. You know, doing like a chapters 3, 4, and 5 more would be better since we haven't seen them return. Yeah, but I feel like they shouldn't do some of those chapters because some of them are too recent. Chapter 4 and 5 aren't going to feel nostalgic. They're too recent. The whole point of this OG mode is it's meant to be OG, it's meant to be nostalgic Fortnite. Those chapters are too recent. Also, I don't know. I feel like the only modes that should ever return, in my opinion, the only versions of Fortnite that should ever return is Chapter 1 and 2. Maybe 3. But 4 and 5, I think, are just 2 newer chapters. They just shouldn't return. I don't know. I mean, I think just keep it. Maybe just keep it to Chapter 1. I think even Chapter 2 probably shouldn't return really. Probably just keep it to Chapter 1, you know. But I don't know. But I'm just saying the way OG works at the moment. I think OG's approach needs to completely change. Chapter 4 Season 1 was 2 years ago. Yeah, but that's not that long. Stormtrooper. But the whole point of OG, like 2 years is nothing. That's not that long. The whole point of OG is it's like it's old Fortnite. It's past old Fortnite. Chapter 4 was too recent, and so was Chapter 5. Chapter 5 was last year. Chapter 4 was just the year before. Like that's 2 years is not that long. When OG returned, right? in 2023 was it was the first time it'd been in the game in like 6 years. That's a long time. Chapter 3 wasn't that long ago then. Yeah, Chapter 3 wasn't long ago either. That's why I said Chapter 2 could return and maybe Chapter 3, but I'm not sure. Because Chapter 3 was probably too recent as well. I would even say probably like Chapter 2. I'd probably say just Chapter 1 and being honest. But maybe Chapter 2, but I don't know. But Chapter 5 and 4 are definitely too recent, and probably Chapter 3 is too recent as well. Show yourself, bitch. Haha. Superstars haven't gotten worse since Chapter 4. Superstars have gotten worse since Chapter 4. I guess. I don't really pay much attention to Superstars. I don't really care much about Superstars, to be honest with you. Superstars don't really bother me much. I'm not that bothered about Superstars. I don't know, but I just think the state of OG is just, it's just not good, man. OG is just, like, it's annoying because I don't really enjoy Chapter 6 for it. I rely on OG to actually enjoy the game, but I think I might have to just go over to Reload. I balance between OG and Reload, but I think Reload might just be what carries OG Fortnite for me, or just carries Fortnite in general for me, because I don't know, man. Oh, God's sake, I'm fed up with people being so good at the game, it's so annoying. OG is so sweaty, dude. How dare you not grind Mega and get all the Superstars? Mega was so ass, dude. Mega was such a shit season. Terrible. This person's playing like such a pussy. It's actually annoying me just staying down there. Like, bro, just fucking fight me, bro. Why are you spamming grenades, dude? I'm literally throwing them down now. I'm literally above you, dude. I have high ground on you, bro. Controller, fuck off. Controller, I actually hate you so much. Controller, I'm not gonna lie, you're actual. I fucking hate this controller so much, dude. Rocket Racing's dead as fuck, dude. OG will be Rocket Racing next, like this time next year. So if they do how they approach OG, how they're approaching it right now, 2 month seasons every season, OG will be like Rocket Racing in like a year's time. You'd just be dead as fuck, OG. No one will care about OG anymore. I hate this guy so much. He's playing like such a fucking pussy, dude. He's camping around the summer waiting to get a cool shotgun shot on me. And then he's like, oh my god, I got him, I did it! I'd be so happy, like, bro, come on. Oh my god, controller! Fucking hell, controller, just let me actually play the game! Fuck off! Dude, oh my god, man. I'll take the blue tack, honestly. Probably I was more players Rocket Racing, I saw that, yeah, that's actually kind of sad, that's really bad. I'm not gonna lie. The fact Parallel, which is a mode that has no updates at all, has more players than Rocket Racing, kind of says it all. That says everything, man. If a mode, like the mode that doesn't even have updates has more players than Rocket Racing, that mode hasn't had an update in literally 4 years. That mode hasn't had updates in years, and it has more players than Rocket Racing. Like, a mode doesn't even have updates, has more players. That's just like, it is about to send 30. Wait, what? Alright. Yeah, like OG, dude. Like, no, I'm sorry, not OG, sorry. Rocket Racing, I'm not gonna lie, like, you can't, like, even if you like it lit, like, you can't deny it's dead, like, you can't. A mode that literally hasn't had updates in years has more players than Rocket Racing. That's just, like, how bad Rocket Racing is. That's how much it's dead. It has less players than a mode that hasn't had updates in almost half a decade. Like... Probably has the same amount of players as Team Rumble. I honestly forgot Team Rumble even exists. Does Team Rumble still gets updated, doesn't it, I guess, but fucking hell. Team Rumble is like... But that mode's been a thing since Season 6, Chapter 1 Season 6. It was meant to be a limited time LTM, I think, originally, but they just kept it. Because it did really well when it first came out. I feel like no one really cares about Team Rumble nowadays, though. Oh, for fuck's sake, man, I got 2 tacks. I dropped my fucking AR, didn't I? There, shit. Parallel has literally started Chapter 2 and has tons of bugs and doesn't even have changing booths anymore. I don't get why people play it. It doesn't even have changing booths? How do people play it then? I thought that was the main reason people played it, just to show off their combos and shit. I suppose like the main reason people even played that. It doesn't even have changing booths anymore. Stormtrooper, what do you even say, dude? I'm like... Chat, can we like stop this whole thing? Like, if you say something, just leave it in chat. Like, I'm gonna start time build out for 24 hours now because it was funny at first, but it's just getting annoying. If people keep doing this thing where they delete, if you want to say a message, fine. If you're trying to be funny or whatever, just like just say it. But like, don't just say something and then delete just delete it quickly. Because I'm from now on, I'm timing people out for 24 hours for doing it. Because you guys just trying to just abuse the fact you can do that and not get just get away with it. I'm just gonna time people out for 24 hours now when they do it. Sorry now because they've done it. You're just doing it all the time. And it's just getting annoying now. It's not really funny anymore. Parallel is the place for... Okay. Well, do that again, Stormtrooper, you're timed out for 24 hours. If you want to say something funny in chat's fine, but you just got to leave it in chat once you've said it. If you are going to say it, you have to think it before you say it, and then just leave it in chat. Because if you just delete your message really quickly, I'm just going to time people out for 24 hours now, because you're just doing it all the time, and it's getting really annoying. Because I have to go out and click on it, and then time out 10 seconds just to view the message, and every time it's getting so annoying. Bro, honestly, man. Incredibly gassy? What? On a scale from 1 to 5, how would you rate the following screen? Okay, select, rate, select. How would you rate the following screen? Oh, fuck, I know, dude. What's reload on right now? Kind of tempted to play reload, I don't know, dude. Chapter 6 does not interest me at all. I've lost all interest in Chapter 6. Godzilla was like the only... They should have just kept Godzilla in the game for the whole season. I don't get why they removed the ability to see your badges in career. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Chapter 6, like honestly, Godzilla was the only thing that had me playing Chapter 6. I just didn't care. I don't care about... I guess I could play reload, I don't know. probably just play reload. They're even reverting the Godzilla changes on the bridge. I don't mind that because the bridge was a cool POI and it kind of annoyed me they destroyed it. I feel like I liked that POI, so I'm not even mad they're doing that, to be honest with you. I don't even care they're getting rid of that damage because that was actually a cool area, the bridge, so. It's more so Godzilla was such a cool idea for a boss, but they not just made him really weak, but also made him in the game for such a limited time. I haven't even played Chapter 6, by the way, since like, the changes to get rid of Godzilla. I haven't even touched Chapter 6 since then. I know they added the repeater rifle back and the chug cannon, also the shield keg back, which I don't see what the point of doing that is. You've got mini shields, big shields, the sprites. Like, what's the point of adding the shield keg? It's such a, like, there's so many cooler unvaults they could have done. That's such a useless unvault. To be honest with you, I don't know why they unvaulted that. It's such a pointless unvault. You know, I'll play a game of Reload, chat, and then we'll play Chapter 6. I'm just going to test out, see what it's like. Like, exposed to repeater rifle in Chapter 6, I don't know, but... Oh, man, I don't know, I'm just... So, like, in just general Fortnite, I think as a whole, I'm just not that interested anymore. I actually had a lot of fun playing COD today, playing zombies. That was actually really fun, playing COD Zombies today. I'm definitely gonna do more of COD Zombies, 100%. I actually enjoyed that. I might do it again tomorrow, to be honest with you. I might do it again tomorrow. I actually enjoyed COD Zombies a lot. Alright, here we go. Chat, if you got anything you want to ask me about like OG and everything like that, just ask any like questions, just let me know in the chat. Anything you want me to like answer, anything about like OG or the state of Fortnite or anything like that. Oh, let's drop Tilted Towers. Louis just dropped to an OG. Oh shit, it's here in Reload too. I'm not teaming with you, bro. Like, I'm made to play some reload to get some some kills and shit, you know, and play the game. I'm not let people live. Jeez, dude. Oh my god, just go away, dude, please. What's the point of giving me a purple launch pad when I can't even do anything with a purple launch pad here? What am I supposed to do with a purple launch pad in this? Dude! Crap, I just fucking won! Oh my god! I'm not playing this game. This game's actually shit. This game sucks ass. It's the worst game in the world. Fuck Fortnite, dude. I'm honestly gonna rate. I'm gonna crash out this game. This is the end of my Fortnite career. I hate this game. It's just so dead. The modes are stale as fuck. Fuck off text chat. Piss off. Why am I about to text chat even in a fucking reload game, dude? Get rid of text chat. It's the stupidest feature ever. I'm doing a video to an OG told us there's no sweat off his building. Yeah. Just put the same POI basically. Oh my actual god, dude, I'm not even gonna lie. Controller, fuck off, right? Honestly. Nah, controller's a fucking order, mate. Stop fucking doing it. I can't with this controller, honestly, man. I can't. I just can't play. And Amazon is just the stupidest company in the world because they just don't give me what I need. Like, I'm giving you my money. Just give me what I want, bro. Why have you got to extend it so much, delay it so much for no reason? I should have had that wire by now. I ordered it like a year ago now. Fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell, man. Reboots ain't soon, yeah. Love that. Oh, I thought I'll just take the pump worse, no. No, fuck it, the pump's ass, honestly. Inconsistent as fuck damage, I'm taking charge. Controls disconnected, controls disconnected, controls disconnected, controls disconnected, controls disconnected! Work! Deploy! Just deploy! I'm not playing this game anymore. Fuck this game. I'm not playing Fortnite, I'm moving to COD.